Hello YouTube, Demon360. Welcome to the second edition of Lightsaber Reviews. We've got technically two more Legacy Lightsabers. Why don't I just bring the box right over? Ahsoka Tano, Clone Wars Legacy Lightsaber. It comes in this big box. We're gonna open the box up. If you didn't already know, Ahsoka Tano is, she's my favorite character in canon, and she's amongst my favorite Star Wars characters of all time, so, hey, they have her lightsabers. It comes with both of these, by the way, both of them. Woohoo. You get the big one that she starts out with. These are the Clone Wars ones, these are the ones you see in the Clone Wars show. Not the white-bladed ones in Rebels, but, got a big one, and then kind of down the season she gets this little Shoto one, which is pretty cool. These are the color changing. So, overall, not bad. Like, weight-wise, very similar to the Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi one. Very light, very maneuverable, but, it makes sense. Ahsoka is not a strength fighter. She's not putting power into her strikes. She's an agility fighter. She's using them acrobatics. So, more agile-based sabers. This one is definitely the heavier one, a little heavier than the Luke. This one is arguably lighter, but the switch for activation, you flick that on, and then this one's a little harder because it has like a little thing inside. They have little gold crescents. I always notice this, but the little thing, that's on Anakin's lightsaber, more specifically his Revenge of the Sith lightsaber. He already had that lightsaber when Ahsoka became his Padawan. Like, Ahsoka built this lightsaber before she was training with Anakin, who had that lightsaber. And, Kanan Jarrus also has that on his lightsaber. So I'm wondering if Anakin's lightsaber actually had an influence on the Padawans of his era. I mean, that would have been kind of tragic, though, if, all the younglings had this little design of Anakin's lightsaber, and Anakin just slaughtering the younglings. Master Skywalker, I based my lightsaber off of you. Dead. But, let's power these things up. Also, one other thing that I found really awesome, I don't have a Galaxy's Edge belt clip, which, I don't really need one. I don't want to keep giving Disney my money, because I don't like Disney. This is an Ultra Sabers, because I have Ultra Sabers lightsabers as well. Fits perfectly on. It doesn't have a D-ring, but if you have a CoverTech wheel, an Ultra Sabers will also work just as fine, which is really good to know. Anyway, I have two 26-inch blades. I actually had both when I got the Luke saber, because I thought I was getting the Ahsoka, and then it was I got the two for the Ahsoka white blade ones that I originally had. What happened to those is a long story in and of itself. So you put it in, twist. And and then I only had one blade that wasn't being used, and now I got two. I just showed you one. But so what I said made no sense. But so in other news, Versus Series stuff is complicated, but I think it's going really well. I know this is really off topic, but for those who watch Versus Series, the next video is done scripting, or it's very close to being done scripting. And I'll give you a little sneak peek. It's a character. You know what? I'm gonna make you wait till the end before I tell you. So let me dim the lights. Or just, you know what, we'll just flat out turn the lights off. Sorry for the glare. That was not my intention. Alright. Alright. Now, if you'll notice, this one has a way more punchy, like, heavy ignition sound, but that's because it's the heavy saber. Here, I'll do sound effects. Clash! And this one is, like, lighter. So heavier. I'm gonna try and get that glare out. Alright, now, the big thing with the Ahsoka ones is they color change. So you have to have them on, and there'll be a little button right here. You gotta hold them down for 5 seconds. Wait for it. Wait for it. And the cool thing is that it even changes the sound effect to be more accurate to when Ahsoka had her green lightsabers. More like her original. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Shoto should be a little more yellowish. It should be a little more yellowish, not like this green color. Also, and then, oh, I muffled that. See? Different sound effects. Another thing I noticed is that when it flashes between blue and green, it goes white. I don't know if that's just unintentional or if that's just a coincidence, but I think it's like, because she has her white lightsabers after her blue and green, maybe it's dark in this room, I need light. Maybe it's like a homage to her white blades. So you can still have the white blades for 5 seconds. So, here, I'll show you. I'll show you if I can find the buttons. Wait, watch for the white. Watch for the white. What I say? So, I think that's really gonna do it. Battery packs are on the bottom, as always. So yeah. I will turn on the lights. Alright. So my question for you is, are you a more blue lightsaber? Or are you a more green lightsaber person? Which lightsaber color do you prefer? Do you prefer to be Guardian Blue or Consular Green? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Also my rating. I'd give this a 9.6, 9.7. Like, these are really, really good. The only critique, the Shoto should be a little more yellowish, but you know what? It's fine. The color changing's enough for me. So, would I recommend them? I just gave them a 9.7. What do you think I'm gonna say? Yes, I'm going to, like, recommend them. So, that's my opinion on them. So, oh yeah, I promised you guys a Versus series, earlier in the video. The next matchup is going great. I have a few more that I have my notes ready for them. I got some ideas, for matchups. One of them is actually from a comment, not on my channel, but from another channel, and I, discussed the matchup with that person, and I was like, yo, good idea, I'm gonna do it. Or I think I'm gonna do it. But, the hint for this next Versus series, one of the characters has never been used by anyone in a Versus series before. Which got me really excited, but it's also got me really nervous, because no one's ever used this character before, and I'm about to use this character, so it's very daunting. But basically, this character, I'm basically going to, like, you know how Genserai 1 made Warp Null a thing? Ready 4 kinda made Boltor Swan a thing? Yeah, I'm gonna make this character a thing. Like, this character is gonna be next. Like, yeah, she's gonna be my, like, the character I make into a Versus series companion. Ooh, did I just spoil? Don't worry, I didn't spoil too hard on, who that will be. I just said she. There's still a lot of female Star Wars characters who have not been used in a Versus series. There's many, actually. So, yeah. I mean, and I'm telling you right now, you have no idea who it's gonna be. Like, I know when I did my what was it, the election night like meme where I was working on Exar vs. Kaitis, R.I.P. that project. It will happen, I promise. But we're gonna take a little break, but it will happen. Let's just say I know that there were some characters that have never been used in a Versus series. Empress Valen. It's not Empress Valen. We're gonna have to have a talk about Empress Valen. You know what? Let's have a talk right now. I'm gonna name this video, Versus series discussion and lightsaber chat. But I'm really stuck. The opponent that I want to use for Valen, I also want to use for another character, and that is Jaina Solo. I want to use Jaina Solo versus Valen, but I also want to do Jaina Solo versus Satele Shan. So I'm kind of in a pickle right now. I gotta eat my way out. I'm trying to figure out, like, am I gonna do Valen or am I gonna do Satele? Because I'm only doing one. I could do both. I mean, I could. Hear me out on this. I could. You know how Evan Nova 95, he did that Darth Malgus mini marathon? It's possible that I could, I'm not saying I would, I could do one of those mini marathons for Jaina. I don't know who the third opponent would be, but I can figure something out. I can do Bane, Malgus. Malgus might be a bit of a mismatch. Jaina might be a little too powerful for him. Vader, Mace Windu, Darth Vader, Darth Bane. Revan, maybe? Plagueis was already done. Darth Krayt? Darth Warlock III? Naga Sadow? I'm just kind of throwing out names here. But maybe I can do like a mini marathon with Jaina. I'll just write a script for Jaina, then I'll do Satele Shan, Empress Valen, and then I'll do some other character that I don't know who I'm going to do, though. I might not do Mace Windu because I just used him against Kal Katarn. So I maybe not win. Unless you guys really want me to do Jaina versus Mace, then I probably won't do Mace. But yeah, that is not the character in question for the next Versus series. I'll give you a hint. She's a lot less powerful than Valen and Jaina and Satele. But I also think a lot of people underestimate her. I think a lot of people underappreciate her power levels. I wouldn't say she's God tier. I wouldn't say she's Council Master tier. But I think she holds up. I think she's very much a contender that not a lot of people give her credit. So, I'm really excited for you guys to see who I bring to the Versus series. And I really hope that other Versus series creators see the matchup and begin using her. Because when you see who I use, when you see who I create, you're going to be like, you're going to want to see. Because what I am trying to do with this video is try and give this character justice. Because I feel like people have just kind of ignored her, and I think now I hope a lot more people can. Because I've only just started appreciating her. Like the idea just popped in my head one day, like, I wonder if this character could be used. And then I looked her up, and I was like, and I looked at a bunch of respect threads for her power levels. I came out of those respect threads being like, whoa! I didn't know she was this good. I knew she was good, but I didn't know she was that good. But, yeah. So, anyway, let me know, what you think about, the Jaina matchup. If you just want me to do Satele or Valen, or if you want me to do a mini marathon. It'll probably happen later down the line, because I have this matchup set up. I have another matchup set up immediately afterward with another. I have a matchup that I'm on the fence about it because it's going to take me a long time. But it's also going to be something really, really different in the Versus series. It's a team battle, but it's not a team battle. Like one of the matchups is going to be the two characters' younger selves versus their older self. Like, I'll give an example. This isn't actually the character being used, but it's like Obi-Wan in Attack of the Clones versus person, and then you have Obi-Wan from Revenge of the Sith versus person. Obi-Wan is not actually the character. I just don't want to spoil the matchup for you guys. I don't want to spoil who it is, because I feel like if I say it, it'll be too obvious. It'll be too obvious if I say one of the combatants involved. Because there's only so many characters that can go against either, including each other. But, I'm really on the fence about the last one. And then, I'm thinking, now, I understand what's happened with the, Discord! Yeah, Discord's driving me crazy, guys. I'm trying to get the server working. The server didn't work last time, and I'm trying to get it to work. But, let's just say I've been doing a lot of writing in between, and I just came up with, like, a bunch of Jedi and Sith and stuff. And, I'm still thinking, if we get some people in this, new Sith Wars book series, I think we should do some, I think we should use some fan-made characters, and we should just throw them in the Versus series. Maybe against each other, maybe against actual Star Wars characters, and see how well they handle themselves. It would be a very I don't know if I'd put those videos on YouTube. I'd probably keep them exclusive to Discord, but could happen. Maybe with the High Republic. Maybe, like, if the High Republic actually gets good, like, I was discussing this with another commenter. I think, the Mirialan Jedi, I haven't read A Test of Courage yet, but, from what I've heard, she could make a Versus series. I'm not doing it, well, I am doing Avar Kriss. I'm doing an April Fool's. I'm doing Avar Kriss versus Rey, the Battle of the Mary Sues. Maybe Keeve Trennis. I don't know about Skier, because, from what I've seen, if they're gonna go the way I think they're gonna go with him, then there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna do him. I'm gonna wait on, Stellan Gios, who has the weird lightsaber. It's something like that. Stellan Gio. Something like that. I don't know. Oh, by the way, I do have a full Light of the Jedi review. It's been recorded. I just need to upload it, but, you want my short, I have to edit it and record it, but, if you want my, short opinion on Light of the Jedi, it is so overrated. I found it boring, I found it lazy, I found a lot of the characters to be uninteresting, including Avar Kriss. I found it convoluted. It's not the worst Star Wars book I've ever read. That title goes to Dark Disciple and Cloak of Deception. That's what it is. Cloak of Deception and Dark Disciple are the two worst Star Wars books I've ever read. This one is up there. I wouldn't say it's the worst I've ever read, but it's pretty bad. And I think a lot of reasons why people are giving this one so much credit, they haven't read this one. I've read this one. I give it much more better reviews. The characters are more interesting. The villains are more interesting. The setup is more interesting. And it's overall just a better book. So, yeah. That's my spoiler-free. I'll get to the spoilers in the edit room and why I feel that way. But, anyway, this video's gone on long enough. I got really distracted, actually. This was supposed to just be a lightsaber video, and then I got talking. Look how time flies. But yep, that's gonna do it for today's video. There goes my Lego. Like and subscribe if you want to. Do never feel forced on this channel. Never feel forced. Though I'd like it. you know, I want to start getting up there with Versus series. I want to start getting up there. But yeah, I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe. May the Force be with you always. Peace. That's so outdated. Peace.